Hi there. I'm going to show you how to do an adjustment to avoid some poor people who are red. Me being one of them. Usually it's my cheeks are very red, but anyway, he doesn't match the tone of everybody in the picture, so I don't want to adjust the whole picture. We just want to adjust him. So I'm going to bring this up a little bit. I'm going to hit Alpha Lasso, and I'm going to drag it around, not overly fussy here, especially if he's in a lot of wedding pictures like he was, because he's the bride's dad. Then we had to do a lot of adjusting. So you want to go select, modify. You want to feather the edge so that you don't have a sharp, harsh line. On something like this, I'm going to say 10 pixels and say OK. The next thing you're going to do is go Image, Adjust, Selective Color. This is the first place you should probably start. And I'm going to go in the reds. You have all these different colors you can work with, so you can play around with it a lot. But I'm going to start with the reds, go to the magenta, and just decrease it. And already he's looking a lot better. So I'm going to go right there and say OK. If I were to deselect this picture and now show you, he looks 100% better already. Okay, so we're going to go back to keeping him selected. I'm going to bring him up a little bit. Once you have made a selection, you can do anything you want to that selection. Like you can do Command U, which is hue and saturation, and it does not take a lot to change the hue of a picture. So if you tab, you can hit with your keyboard your numbers, like 1, and if you're not sure, you can tab again and get back there and hit 2. I would probably just do 1, because if you really do lots of numbers, you can make him look like he's feeling very ill. So I'm going to do just 1, maybe 2. Let's change it to 2, and I'm going to say OK. From there, you can also increase the contrast in this picture a little bit to bring them up a little bit. I'm going to do Command L, which brings up your levels. This controls the contrast. This controls how bright or how dark the photo is. And this is almost like a saturation, so you can go like that. Alright, so contrast, bring it up just a little bit, say OK. And then Command D, deselect. So there you go. It can be done, very, very quickly and make him feel a lot better. I certainly know that, like I say, I tend to have a red face, being a little bit on the Irish side. So one sip of wine, my cheeks are red, my nose is red. Alright, so I'm going to just show you. We'll do a snapshot in the history palette. I'm going to show you what we started with and where we're at now, and I think he's going to love the results of that. Okay? So good luck with that. I've done it on portraits. If someone has, actually just real quick, if someone has just red cheeks, you can circle, for instance, you can do your lasso, circle just his cheek, and then you can hold down your shift key to add an additional area. And then a lot of times people have their chin area, or excuse me, their forehead area, and then you from that do the same thing. Select, modify feather, and go from there. And you can make all your adjustments just in those spots. Okay, that's generally what we do a lot on portraits. So there you go. Hopefully that will help you out. Just taking a little bit of redness out really quick out of someone's face and making them match up to everybody else. Good luck. We'll see you on the next one.